halfway there.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. It's time for the NBA. Live on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at Phoenix. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And you know for the Bucks, they've simply been on fire lately, ripping off 5 straight wins to help maintain that #1 spot. And with each additional victory, they're becoming more and more confident.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Thomas on the wing. He's joined by Porter. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Henderson. And it's Wolf at the 4-man position. And for Milwaukee, Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Robinson is out there with Quentin Grimes. And it's Sensabaugh in at the small forward. You know, these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved.
In my jewelry, I need a 40-pound tapestry of all natural gemstones. I saw this recently at the Arizona.
It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
And so, MV will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business making that lead pass.
Henderson passes to Robinson. Inside. Pass to Wolf. 6 to shoot. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
0 for 3, not the start they're looking for.
Here's Grimes. No good on the 3. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Wolf passes to Thomas. Here's Wolf. He's guarded by Grimes. Bangs home the trifecta.
Hey, they've broken the seal. 3 misses to start, but now they're in business.
NP outside. Turner with a screen on Henderson.
Yeah.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. And the Bucks miss again.
Interesting.
For Brooklyn, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. It's Thomas on the wing.
Feel what we feel in the UK.
Robinson doesn't get it to drop for him. Giannis with some nice D.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game.
Yeah.
Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Henderson passes to Robbins. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
That's interesting.
Now, here's MP. He saw him with 39 points last game out.
That's really interesting. I'm actually care about that.
So assertive and forceful.
I'm actually care about
RJ
that.
played 7 seasons in a Nets uniform. The most with any of your teams.
Yeah, it was a great way to start my career consistently in the playoff picture. It was really the most sustained success that the franchise has enjoyed.
And he slams it down right on top of Michael Porter.
An amazing athlete with the length, speed. Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected camp. Wolf passes to Porter. It's the target from 18 feet. Porter's got 5.
A pure shooter who's also efficient. Porter nearly automatic from mid-range.
It's Grimes on the wing. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Robinson's got 3 assists tonight.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through.
Whoa, look out! Look out!
Okay, see? What did he just do? MP showing some insane athleticism.
Robinson against Henderson. Right side, Porter. Shoots from the right block. Back to Henderson. Robinson a screen on MP. Henderson finds Robinson. The Nets need to get a shot off here. The 3 from Thomas. A rebound by the Bucks.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not made a shot this quarter.
Giannis a screen on Thomas. Here's Antetokounmpo. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Attacking the rag to great effect.
The Bucks shooting their first free throw of the game right now. And that one misses.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Yes, good sensible. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Now here's Henderson. And in the game with Dallas, he did not play well. Here's Thomas. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
For the Nets, they come into this one following a loss to the Mavericks.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page.
Wait. Pass. This Raphael is a black man. That's the most ignorant, racist.
Defensively,
They need to stop this.
Way too many easy shots.
Yeah, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was
My
talking.
bad.
No one was paying attention.
I'm just interested.
Robinson sets a screen for Thomas. And Robinson gets it to go on the assist by Thomas. Robinson's got his second basket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence. All right, a chance to look at stats for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Over the last month, he has been spectacular. He's averaging 35 points, 12 rebounds, and 5 assists. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
Yeah, this last stretch, it has been unbelievable to watch him get going on the glass. It's been reflected in the stat sheet.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Bringing this a fun time of year,
Oh
mid-season.
my God, what that one, New York, that you were saying siblings, that means saying black. Alright.
Yeah, you really get to see things taking shape. I like watching teams rise up and make the unexpected run. Makes the league so much more interesting.
Connects from three-point range.
This is the kind of range Thomas has, which is why you must get out on him immediately.
And B passes beyond. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Almost.
Player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
They changed the words of that song so much.
Allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
The Milwaukee Bucks, they won their last contest, that game against the Pacers.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
I'm not sorry in the
They've got
sky.
enough
I'm not mountain.
I didn't think it was a bad choice on that
Yo, man, grab me, man.
not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Wolf. Second chance shot, and Robinson with the layup. Robinson's got 6. Bucks leading by 10. Giannis a screen on Henderson. Robinson passes to Giannis. Nifty moves. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Robinson's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Pass to Wolf. The 3 from Thomas. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark. And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
The kick out to Porter. Off target with his 3. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And Robinson throws it down hard.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence, the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
It's tipped. McBride with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. It's good. And the Bucks lead by 18.
Not only did MP have the awareness to find the steal, but he also was smart enough to send it back up the court.
Now Henderson. Nothing on the board. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Milwaukee making a switch here. Smith has checked in. Whitehead's checked in for the Nets. Demon comes in for Cameron Thomas. And here is MP. He has 6. Smith with a wide open look. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Astro Henderson. Nets passing it around. Demon, that's good.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfect.
Smith kicks to Robinson. Smith gets the pick for Robinson. Back to Smith. Lets it go with the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Smith's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Bucks. Here's Demon. 20 points for him last game against Dallas. Here's Robinson. Again, the Nets for 2.
He can run hot or he can run cold, but no doubt about which way he's running tonight. There is steam coming off that backboard.
Outside Portis. Porter with the steal. Robinson kicks to Henderson. Robinson a screen on Anthony. Henderson. Again, the Nets for 2.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Portis the screen to the inside. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Of course he wants to say yes.
Lead by 18.
And so the dish from MP. That's
Hey,
talent and team.
remember,
Henderson
being
is at the
insane is a good thing in 2025. That's the new norm.
Up the alley-oop
No,
pass.
there's no mental asylum no more.
Jam.
They're just playing well
So I
within
said,
the offense.
mentally unstable, no one feels going to the mental asylum no more. So they can do the wildest shit
Shot clock and game clock
possible.
separated by less than 6
Nothing is going to
seconds.
happen.
Porter with the steal. Pass to Whitehead. Now here's Porter.
Of course, he is the sweetest one.
With the drive, lays it up off the glass. Henderson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
And so it's Milwaukee with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close.
He's not crazy.
Their ability to
He's a
get
normal
points in the paint
person.
has made all the
Society,
difference
huh?
in this one. And whoop.
I'm telling you, insanity is the new norm. I've seen so many people that are nowhere mentally unstable, and nothing comes out of it.
Guys, we've seen the Bucks really take control here early.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge, too.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Torrey is out there with Demon.
Yeah.
There's Nicholas Claxton.
Mentally unstable motherfuckers in
small
it.
forward spot. And we hear a lot about 6'11" Nick Claxton's effect on defense. RJ, what's your opinion?
Well, it's not just his rim protection, but he can pop out and affect shots in mid-range. He guards multiple positions well, and his defensive versatility, oh, that's not easy to come by.
Clock at 6. Back to MP. And then MP.
My man.
Ask my if she wants anything to eat.
Alright.
I'll let me know. Come look after.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. Here's Torrey. No scoring in this one. No good from 11 feet. All going up court. They get it again. Smith kicks to MP. To the paint. Here's Portis. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Yeah, that's my bad.
It's trailed by 16. Here's Torrey. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
San Antonio give them belt to Arthur last night.
Fans of the mid-range jumper. But Richard, where do you stand on that?
Well, I think great players have to use the mid-range jumper because most teams are protecting the paint and the three-point line. So for the best players, the shot creators, the guys that need to score buckets, they've got to have an in-between game.
Smith for three. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Pacers delivered quite a performance. He had 39 points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Here's Whitehead. Drills it from outside. Whitehead's got his second bucket of the night.
Nice, clean bounce pass. Sometimes the fundamentals are all you're going to need.
To the middle. Here's McBride. It's tipped. Here's Traore, covered by Anthony. Traore can't hit.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
It's stolen by Webster.
That was not meant for him. That was meant for the cutter. Man, I could right now into the two right over corner.
Whitehead passes to Claxton. Here's Traore. 5 to shoot. Here's Whitehead. No good from outside. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Outside Anthony. Robinson with it. He's got 10. Over in the corner, McBride.
Of course.
And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Claxton. Rebound by Smith. Milwaukee leading by 18. Up top, McBride. 5 points in the game. MP deciding where to go with it. Pass to Anthony. Anthony off a pick from Robinson. The shot by Anthony, no good. Nets trail by 18. Here's Whitehead. Here's Demon. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. And he goes in for the dunk.
Puts the D in a tough spot. You have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does. Yeah, he really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
It's Robinson, high post. To the wing on the left. Pass to McBride. They set the pick. From past the arc.
Yeah, I mean, no, I never have no shot.
And he didn't
I
punish
could
them
have
for the
held that
coverage
from
there,
a
but they
mile
can't
away.
count on him to continue missing.
Slow me almost.
Nunes working the ball around.
Didn't do anything fancy
nothing.
there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Giannis sets a screen for Robinson. Tries to save it, and out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
You look at MP. Right now he leads in the East, getting plenty of balance with his name on it.
And as much of an honor as it is to make the team, finishing number 1, I think is just that much bigger.
A great All-Star weekend it'll be. We'll keep you updated as we get closer. That's it, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Robinson.
Good to see Thomas give the rock up there. That's the right choice.
Down low. Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
To the inside, Demon, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Demon's got 6 here in this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Portis the screen. MP passes to Portis. Kicks it out to MP. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession.
Oh, finalmente chiama a shot.
And a quick look now at the NBA scoring leaders. MP is number 1.
Today was not the day that 3 days ago. Everything up until here has been so down. So I've got one last row and we'll back to this one.
No, I was asleep. Upstairs. The bed is upstairs.
I really just love him.
Second, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Anytime these two guys are on the floor at the same time, you're just waiting for one of them to go off, if not both of them.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Sensabaugh is checked in, and it's Quentin Grimes in for Miles McBride. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Porter's checked in. Thomas down low. He's guarded by Grimes. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Robinson.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
MP finds Turner. Back to MP. Pocket 4. Shot by Grimes. No good. And so Henderson will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Last time they met was in Brooklyn.
You guys, you just can't afford to give them.
MP pushes it home.
Love the energy that MP plays with. His young legs let him get to the open floor and finish it.
Outside Thomas. Back to Henderson. Pass to Thomas. That misses off the backboard. Bucks leading by 14. Giannis with it. Now Thomas defending. MP outside. Latrey. Shot by Grimes. No good.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. Jones checked in for the Bucks. Outside Porter. 6 on the shot clock. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Outside, Antetokounmpo. To the paint, Turner. And slammed in by Turner.
Throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
Here's Porter in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Sensabaugh. No block shot. Here's Turner. Robinson with the block. Here's Wolf, covered by Giannis. A slam dunk by Robinson.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Robinson sets a screen for Thomas. And finished off by Robinson.
And how about the recognition by Thomas there, trying to keep others involved.
Outside Turner. On the wing, Jones. Henderson defending. Giannis right side. Down low, inside. Giannis taps it in.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Henderson passes to Thomas. 1:03 left in the first half of the game. Off the mark with the little step back, Johnny. Bucks leading by 14. Jones, the pass to Turner. It's deflected. Here's Wolf. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Outside Thomas. Spins. Pass to Wolf. Now Robinson. That shot, no good. Great tee that time from Giannis. 17 seconds left to play here in the half. Jones against Thomas. Jones, the pass to Turner. The Bucks shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
At the line for the Bucks, MyCareer, taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. All free throws good from Turner. 5 seconds left in the first half. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Greetings. First off, some updates for you as we take a look at our all-star voting totals.
Can't tell too much from early numbers, but the all-star picture may be coming into focus a little. I'm definitely not surprised by these names.
Yeah, because it's just a popularity contest right now, and they haven't been playing for long.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Milwaukee Bucks.
I mean, when you go inside and impose your will this way, you're delivering a gut punch.
Yeah, there's a whole other half to go, but the way they're winning this makes them the heavy favorite now. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Well, you have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
He has been aggressive, getting into the painted areas seemingly at will and wreaking absolute havoc on the defense.
Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Quentin Grimes out there with MP. And it sends the ball into the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers.
In the long strides of Antetokounmpo, once he gets downhill, there's almost no stopping.
Robinson kicks to Anderson. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Turner with a screen for Antetokounmpo from 11 feet away. And that one hits back iron. Nets trail by 18. Thomas passes to Wolf. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got his 4th assist in this one.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Richard, Cam Thomas has been criticized for his shot selection at times, but the guy can flat out score.
Oh, he's a walking bucket, and to his credit, he works on taking these difficult shots because he knows that is a valuable skill in this league.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Kevin. Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 prospect in his high school class, and he said, growing up, basketball was easy for me. It was like, say, going up an elevator. But after my injuries, it's like climbing the stairs. It's like I'm walking in my purpose through this. More than if everything had just been smooth. Fox, back to you.
Thank you, Allie.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. He's still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Pass to Robinson. Launches it. Up and no good. Brings his field goal percentage down to 70% in 10 shots. And Henderson gets it to go on the assist from Thomas. 8 points from Scoot Henderson.
Not just a scorer. Thomas also shows he's a capable passer.
MP against Henderson. Kicks it out to Giannis. Giannis gets the screen from Robinson. Antetokounmpo finds Turner. Robinson with the block. Here's Wolf. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
He hits one and misses one. He's at the line.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Pass to Turner. Here's Grimes. Thomas covering. Stolen by Henderson. Looking to get back on track here. Adds in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Thomas.
They are just killing them on the interior.
To the middle. Here's Turner. And Turner throws it down.
And MP's teammates appreciate this. He understands how valuable passing is to team chemistry, and he learned it quickly.
Porter kicks to Henderson. Inside. Left side, Porter. Shot clock at 6. Robinson sets a screen for Thomas. Giannis grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Back to Robinson. Screen by Giannis. To the inside. And another assist.
And he has put forth one of the greatest passing seasons I have ever witnessed.
You and me both. Game after game, he's carried the team with his playmaking and has a chance to catch up to the 3rd spot for most assists in a year. Robinson kicks to Thomas. Henderson outside. Pulls it up. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. And that's 10 points from Scoot Henderson.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Kicks it out to Giannis. Henderson with it. Now defended by MP. Pass to Wolf. Now Robinson. Back to Porter. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Henderson for 3.
He anticipated it and he trusted it. MP said, not in my house.
Nets trail by 13. It's Thomas on the wing. He's guarded by Grimes. Back to Thomas. Robinson sets a screen for Thomas. Henderson outside. Carries it from three-point range. Henderson's got 13 points.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Here's Robinson. Oh, he kicks it right over Mitchell Robinson. Wow!
The young buck MP taking off there.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Henderson passes to Robinson. The shot comes out. Bucks leading by 12. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Their offense has been a one-point machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Demon, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Good on both.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Here's Demon, guarded by Robinson. And it's no mistake on the slam dunk.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Good look there as it goes.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Here's Demon in the powerful one-handed slam.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Now, here is Robinson. 18 points for him. To the paint. And another assist for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Outside, Porter. Pass to Demon. And stolen by MP. Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Here is Porter. Thomas dishes to Porter. Back to Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. They grab their own miss. And yes, it's good. Robinson's got 4 points in the quarter.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well. Cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Robinson passes to you.
That is a monster finish.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
That's the Demon. Outside Thomas. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
He's not making much of an impact from deep. His sole three-pointer came in the first half.
MP outside. Giannis gets the screen from Robinson. The drive by Giannis.
I don't know that anyone covers as much ground in 1 or 2 strides as Giannis.
And Brooklyn has possession. It's an 18-point game. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Outside Thomas. Back to Robinson. Thomas surveying the D. There's the screen. Fires away from outside. That doesn't go either for Thomas.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Portis against Thomas. Right block shot. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Nets trail by 18. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. And as always, the mid part of the NBA season, quite a grueling part of the schedule. Right now, let's check out how the standings are shaping up in the East. You look at the Bucks, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat. And, of course, the Brooklyn Nets, just way behind.
And right now for the Bucks, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Smith has checked in.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Anthony against Henderson. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's his first trip to the line.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
Jones checked in for Robinson. And a change for the Nets. Cousins is checked in. And both free throws good for Anthony. 1:22 left to play in the third. Here's Demon. He's got 12. Here's Henderson. The rebound by McBride.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. And that one is off.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Jones finds Smith. Henderson against Anthony. Smith with a screen on Henderson. Anthony, the pass to Smith. Here's McBride. And the Bucks miss again. Nets trail by 18. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Tries the spin move. Here's Demon. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Lets the three fly. A shot missing. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. His performance that quarter has earned him a double-double. Seems like he's been everywhere in this game. We come back right after this.
Why did you coerce your brother to kick out his daughter because she came out
and we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. They trail by 18. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Nicholas Claxton. Demon's out there with Scoot Henderson. And it's Cousins in at the power forward. Here's Bellamy. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Down low, Portis, and again another assist.
And every game, the assist totals get higher and higher. Exceptional playmaking from him all year long.
And he is now even for third most assists in a single NBA season. What a year he's had. Cousins with a screen on MP. To the middle, and stolen by Portis. Pass to Bellamy. Here we go, and another assist.
Up he climbs on that historic ladder. The assists are endless with him.
His great performance all year is now the third highest assist total ever in a single NBA season. This is incredible stuff. And it's Demon missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Lewis checked in for Milwaukee. Torres checked in for Brooklyn. And another assist for him. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
And that's a great read out of the two-man game for MP.
That's the Demon. And when players get into a little extracurricular conversation with opponents, RJ, do you think officials are a little too quick to hit them with a double team?
No, that's just officials trying to get control of the game, giving both players a warning. That's all a technical is a warning, because we don't have both players have been warned. We have both players have technicals.
Pass to Robinson. Pick off in midair. And here comes the break. Here's Henderson. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 6 rebounds now in the game. MB left side. Lewis gets the bucket.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. That's the Demon. And stolen by MP. Fast break, Milwaukee. Banked in off the glass. Portis has got 4 points in the quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Demon. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And the Bucks with some changes. Antetokounmpo comes in for Smith, and Jones subbed in for Lewis. And the Nets also making a change. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Nicholas Claxton.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Well, we all love teams going all in to win. But, Richard, some teams run that risk, and it does not work out.
But that's the risk. These windows are so small. If you believe that you have a chance to go all in, or if you have a 2-year window, it's okay to leverage the future in hopes of getting it done now.
Pass to Whitehead. Now Henderson. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting. The Bucks have gotten all 8 of their shots in the fourth quarter to drop. Truly remarkable. The Bucks working the ball around. Jones finds McBride. And here's Giannis. Just 5 to shoot. Lays it up and banks it in. Antetokounmpo's got 31 points.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Pass to Henderson. Robinson a screen on Jones. To the paint. And Robinson throws it down.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Giannis dishes to Robinson. Back to Giannis. And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates.
Nets have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look for Milwaukee. Smith checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Miles McBride.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Hey, who got him?
Thomas against DiVincenzo. Looking to end his cold spell. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. You know, Greg, talk. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time.
The previous play is under review.
Constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
You really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And the first one drops. Greg, when it comes to All-Star Weekend, which event do you look forward to the most?
It's got to be the three-point contest, right? No judges, no half-hearted defense. There's a purity to it that I just appreciate.
And both free throws good for Thomas.
You love the readiness of Cam Thomas. Whatever his team needs, whenever they need it, he is prepared to deliver.
MP passes to Smith. Now MP. Back to Portis. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Here's Henderson. Count that one. Henderson's got 15 points in just the second half. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Pass to Portis. Rebounded by the Nets. Robinson's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Down low. Now Henderson. Covered by MP. Henderson kicks to Robinson. Shot clock at 5. It's Porter outside. Rebounded by the Bucks. MP's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. DiVincenzo finds Robinson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
You see that youthful exuberance from MP on that finish.
Outside Thomas. Outside Porter. And he uses the glass on the layup.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
And here is Robinson. Inside. Portis. And it's blocked. And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his third foul so far. And the game getting more spread out. Do you think RJ will ever see an NBA 4-point line?
I doubt it, but I guess you never know. I personally don't think it's a good idea. I think the game needs tweaks, not changes.
And it's the Bucks ball. Here's Jones. And he banks in the layup. Jones has got his first 2 points.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint. Yeah, just a breakdown defensively there allows them to wind up with an easy dunk without the inbound.
And the dunk by MP.
When MP is having a night like this, you just can't keep him from getting the ball.
Brooklyn's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. And a wide-open look for Porter. Misses the three.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Nets have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Henderson, no one around him. Robinson kicks to Porter. Pass to Henderson. Goes back up. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists.
Yep.
Right, that's right, that's right. The night is the night.
Hello, girl. Hello.
In the game.
Quick trigger.
Yeah.
Next one. He senses the defenders have backed off. Forget about it.
From about 19 feet. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Smith right side. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Porter. It's an open look and hits.
And to create space, Porter has dribble sequences that really fit him perfectly.
MP against Henderson. Here's Portis, and Portis throws it down.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. It's Thomas on the wing. Defended by DiVincenzo. Robinson against Henderson. 4 on the clock. Here's Wolf. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Poked away. Lynette shooting it well here in the fourth quarter. 50%. And that one's good by Porter Jr.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bucks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
MP against Henderson, and then Robinson slams it in.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. To the inside. Portis, the pass to DiVincenzo. Jones against Thomas. MP with it. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of the crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this...
It's time to go upstairs.